Hello, my name is Erica and I am just casually checking in. I have just gotten off of a 12-hour shift at the hospital, OHSU, where I work in neurodiagnostics, and it was a pretty busy day, but I wanted to hop on here, introduce myself to you, Dr. C. Nice to meet you, and tell you a little bit about myself. So I am a busy mother. I work full time. I take call often, intermittently, for seizure trauma unit through the night. And I have two little boys who are currently making little noise on the monitor, which is kind of always running because I have a special needs kiddo and have to make sure he is okay. So between work and my kids, I am squeezing in school, which is usually within the late hours of the night or wee hours of the morning. So it's a good thing right now. I would say I'm not requiring a lot of sleep, or at least I'm running off of a little motivation and a little steam. So to bring you up to date, for those of you who have not watched my little videos in our cohort, I basically had cancer this last year, not even a year ago, last July. I am now cancer-free, but I'm kind of checking things off my bucket list. And although I have lots of schooling for lots of different things, I sort of wanted to go back and do a little something for myself. And I'm hoping it lands me somewhere in the education realm. I've always wanted to work with kids. It's always been sort of a financial tear between my heart and my practical side. Working in healthcare, it kind of grabbed me, kept me there, mostly for financial reasons, but I feel like I am meant for bigger things, either as an advocate or again within the school system. I want to create some sort of change. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm going to school. I don't have a clear sort of end game. However, I'm super obsessed with neuro. I am in the right field in some aspects. And as it turns out, I have a little epilepsy kiddo. So I spend a lot of time researching and just for fun and advocacy for my son in his school, introducing other kids to what epilepsy looks like, and just sort of how to navigate for these kids who can't navigate for themselves developmentally. So big passion of mine, kids, and that is why I'm going back to school, for my kids and a little bit for myself too. So hopefully I can do a little combination of both at the end of the day. But basically my expectations coming into the course, I don't really have any. I've never really taken an ethics course. I am a bit familiar with different medical ethics just through my journey in my field and sort of the things I've looked into for ethics for my son and his medical care. And so I have a little bit of idea just to make sure that, like, you know, practices and different professions are being professional and ethical in terms of not abusing any systems. And so I think it'll be an interesting class, and I'm super excited. And as far as, again, I kind of mentioned, I don't really know my end game or purpose, except that I want to sort of teach. And so whether I teach on the side, whether I get into a school system and decide I want to counsel, that's kind of the two primary directions I'm heading. And so having mostly a neuro background, I feel like psychology and mental health seemed like a good fit. But we will see what the world presents. As I've learned with my cancer journey, you never know what you're going to get. And although it's been a interesting year, I will say that I am now cancer-free and just trying to look at life a little bit differently, seeing what the world sort of has to hold. So yeah, that's where I'm at. As far as what I need for success, or in terms of to succeed, excuse me, I tend to have to work a little bit ahead. So I'm constantly juggling my workload, my kid load. So if there's ever, like, you know, a couple days opening of the week ahead, if I have free time, I squeeze it in, mostly just because if I don't stay ahead, then I tend to get behind in terms of my time management. I could have a week of really horrific call where I'm at the hospital up to 76 hours in a row, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the joy of my occasional call rotations. And so I like to just kind of get after it pretty early in the week And otherwise, I run out of steam by the end of the weekend. Plus, I like to spend weekends with my family. My, number one goal, I think, is my family. And so, yeah, as long as there's clear expectations in sort of terms of assignments and what's being asked of me, I think I'll be pretty easy going with most stuff. I love that you're going to challenge us to just kind of be authentic and real. I really appreciate that so far in all your intro videos. And so thank you for bringing that to the plate. Feels good as a student to hear that. So aside from that, I love the open communication vibes that I'm already feeling from this class, and I'm excited to get after it. So we'll be seeing you throughout the chapter, but here's my intro video. Hi everyone. Sorry, I look so sleepy. Have a good one.